Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I was watching The Voice, actually that is a complete lie. I was watching a clip from The Voice when Gwen Stefani and Shelton basically like sang to each other. They did this like amazing duet together, and it seems like he is like the most caring, sweet, loving person there is for her. I have no idea. But I really loved the way that she looked that night. I thought she looked gorgeous. I think she always looks gorgeous. I'm not really sure if Gwen ever ages. I feel like she was beautiful when she was younger, but I feel like she's only getting better with age. Like there are a few celebrities that do that. I think J-Lo is one of them too. J-Lo is so beautiful. I can't imagine what they're gonna look like when they're 80. They're gonna be like supermodels. So I really liked her makeup. I kind of went off on a tangent there. I wanted to do like an inspiration video for you guys, but when I went to go actually look at photos of her makeup, I was like, huh? What? Because honestly, some of her makeup in her Instagram photos, she looks like she had a really smoky crease. And then in some of the photos, it looks like nothing. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of go in the middle. I'm just gonna like kind of do my own thing, but like I said, use her look as an inspiration for today's look. So I hope you guys really like this. I hope it looks somewhat like her makeup, and I'm sorry if it doesn't. Like I said, I was so confused. But regardless, let me know if you guys have any questions down below, and let's get started. Now the first thing I'm going to do is take this Morphe eyeshadow. It is in Cream Puff, and I'm going to apply it all over my lid. I do have a primer on underneath because I'm allergic to Morphe shadows. I'm allergic to every eyeshadow there is, so I have to do it. So if you're following me, make sure you put on a primer first. And then I'm going to take that Scotch tape and I'm going to apply it right on the outer corner of my eye, like basically where my lower lash line is. I'm going to just bring it right up. It's going to make life easier. Just trust me and do it. And then I'm going to take that black eyeshadow. That one's by Makeup Forever, but you can honestly use whatever black eyeshadow you absolutely love. And I'm going to take it, I'm just going to run it against my lower lash line and then bring it up against that tape to give me that cat eye effect. And then I'm going to take it, I'm going to go right above my crease area. Now the only reason why I'm doing this is because it makes my life easier, because I know exactly where I'm going to put my darker shadows. You don't have to do this, but it just gives me a good idea of where they're going to go. And we are going to blend. Honestly, we're going to blend until our hand falls off. So really, it doesn't matter that it's looking a little bit messy because I will be blending it out. Then I'm also going to take this other color from Makeup Forever. It is called Red Brown, and I'm going to take it and just literally go right over that black, making sure that it's all blended and looking just spectacular. Just blend, honestly, your hand's going to hurt because we're going to be blending so much. So I'm going to go right above that crease area and just make sure it's all nice and pretty. So because I feel like I'm a little bit pale, I'm going to take this color. It is by Makeup Geek and it is called Cocoa Bear, and I got it in my BoxyCharm box. I love that thing. And I'm going to just take it, I'm going to blend it right above that red brown color. And this is the other eyeshadow I got. It is also by Makeup Geek and it's called Shimma. I'm telling you guys, if you do not get BoxyCharm, make sure you get it. And I'm going to apply it right underneath my lower lash line. Now, I don't typically do this because I don't usually like super shimmery colors on my brow bone, but Gwen had it, so I'm going to do it. And then I'm just going to take that black shadow again and I'm going to line my top lash line. Now, I just kind of felt like I blended it out maybe a little bit too much, so I'm just going to make sure that I go over it again and just make it more pronounced. And then I'm just going to blend it out again because I'm crazy. I just can't figure out what I want. So I'm just going to blend it out. You guys can do whatever you want. So I'm just going to curl my lashes and then I'm going to apply some fake ones. Now, if you guys have a formaldehyde allergy like I do, you guys have got to get this lash glue. It is formaldehyde free, it is latex free, and it is the darkest lash glue I have ever seen. I love it. And then I'm just going to go over my lash line and make sure that it is, you know, still good here. So it's now time to take off that tape. Just take it off, don't rip it because that skin is super sensitive and that is going to hurt like hell. And then I'm going to just smudge it out because I don't want like a real precise cut line, if you know what I'm saying. I want it to be a little bit smudged. And then I'm just going to make sure everything's looking good and nice and blended. Like I told you, your hand's going to fall off. And then I'm just going to touch up my brows because I always need to touch my brows up by the end. I don't know what happens. It all comes off. Okay, so this is crazy. I am trying out a new mascara. I am cheating on my L'Oreal Voluminous, but this one is by Becca, and I'm just going to blend my fake lashes and my real lashes together as well as apply it to my bottom lashes. So I'm going to clean up any fallout that I have. Now I do have foundation on. I forgot to mention this. I have my L'Oreal True Match foundation on. And I'm going to apply this stuff also from Becca. It is their under eye brightening corrector, and I'm going to apply it right to those circles you see there because I'm very, very sleepy. It just honestly brightens me up and it makes me look awake and refreshed without me having to like cake on concealer, which I really appreciate. I normally would blend it out with a beauty blender, but I failed and forgot it. So I'm just going to use my fingertips. And then from here, I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and put it right on top of that Becca stuff. Now, I would typically be blending this out with a beauty blender as well, but like I said, I forgot it, so I'm just going to have to make do with what I have right in front of me. Now I'm just going to take some translucent powder and just apply it very lightly right underneath my eyes, right where that concealer is. Again, I would do this with a beauty blender and I forgot it. So I'm just going to use, again, what I have in front of me. From here, you know the drill. I'm going to take my MAC Soft and Gentle powder and highlight my cheekbones. I love this highlighter. I constantly go back to this. It's probably one of my top 2. I would say. It probably is number 1. I go back and forth, but I love it. And then I'm going to take this Essence Contour Kit that I have here. I'm going to take that contour color and just warm up my face as I typically do and contour my cheekbones and just give myself a little bit of, you know, structure in my face. And then from here, I'm going to take this Tarte Amazonian Clay blush, and it is in the color Exposed, and I'm just going to apply it right at the apples of my cheeks. You know the drill. Once my blush is done, I'm going to take my NYX Dewy Setting Spray that I love. I love the matte one and I love the dewy one, and just spray my face so that my whole makeup lasts forever. And then I'm going to take this Italia Deluxe lip pencil in Fuchsia, and I'm going to line my lips, and then I'm also going to fill them in. It's just like this thing that I do where I cannot look at my lips without filling them in completely. And then I'm going to take this YSL lipstick. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, you can buy one way cheaper. I know MAC has great fuchsia lipsticks. I mean, don't waste your money on this. I'm just going to tell you that. Like, you could buy a drugstore one just as good. And voila, we are done. Alright you guys, that's it for me today. I hope you guys really like this look, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. I promise you, I do put out videos every single Wednesday. I will not let that slide again unless I'm in the grave. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and share my video with all of your friends, and I will see you guys all next Wednesday. Bye! Why? Welcome back to my channel. So I